You want to calculate the length of BC. How would you do that? Formula phezulu sisi.
Formula distance.
3.1, so we're going to use the distance formula. It says BC is going to be given as root, okay? And then it says x2 minus x1 all squared. So we have x2 minus x1 all squared plus y2 minus y1 all squared. Okay, which two coordinates are you going to use here? You're going to use B and C again. And then which one is going to be A, which one is going to be x1, which one is going to be x2? So we are going to say this one here is x1 again. This one is y1. And then this one is x2, this one is y2. And then we go and substitute. Sub, we have what? We have 0 minus 3 all squared plus negative 10 minus 5. Close bracket, all squared here. And then if you type this in your calculator, what do you get? All right, let's try to do this in our calculator. What do we get? We get what? 3 root 26. 3 root of 26, okay? And then we get 1, and then we get 2. Okay. Number 2, they say calculate the gradient of line AB. So you want to calculate the gradient of line AB. How would you do that one, Maben? M is going to be given as y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. Okay, you already chosen again. Oh, AP. No, we are using AP now. So what is going to be your x1 if you choose here?
-2 and 6.
This one is going to be x1, y1 again. And then we have x2, and then we have what? Y2. Okay, we are saying here we should give you what is going to be given? Y2?
5.
It's 5 minus, open bracket,
6.
6, close bracket, all over, x2, 3, minus, open bracket, negative 2. And then if you type this in your calculator, what do you get? -1 all over 5 again. And then if you get 1, and then you get 2. Okay, we go to number 3. When we go to number 3, they say we should prove that AP is perpendicular to BC again. Meaning with there's 90 degrees here. We just did a similar question. How do you prove perpendicular? The question that we're doing. Yeah, so for them to be perpendicular, again, we're going to say that M of AP multiplied by the M of what? Of BC. They should give us what? -1. Yeah, this is 3.3. Now, do we know what is M of AP? We know what is M of AP. Do we know what is M of BC? We don't know. Okay, let's go and find what is going to be M of BC. Y2 minus Y1 all over X2 minus X1. Okay, this one is X1, Y1 again. X2, Y2. Okay, what do you get here? Y2? Minus 10, minus open bracket, 5. All over?
0.
0.
3.
Minus 3. And then if you type this in your calculator, you get 5. Okay? If you type this in your calculator, you get 5. Okay. Then you can go back and say left-hand side. Okay? Our left-hand side is going to be given as -1 all over 5 multiplied by 5. Okay? What is this? -1 again. Which is going to be equal to the right-hand side. Okay? Therefore, it means that AB is going to be perpendicular to BC. Okay, we are still moving on again. They say calculate the midpoint M. Calculate the coordinates of M, which is the midpoint of AC again. Let's go to AC. So we have A, and then we have C. Okay? So if we have A and then we have C here, they want us to get the midpoint of this one. So we can draw a diagonal here. Okay? Okay, we have M in the middle here. Okay, okay, how would you do this one for me?
This one like x2 divided by 3.
Who's watching?
X1 like x2 divided by 2.
Yeah, so 3.4, we're going to tell them which x at the midpoint again is going to be equal to x1 plus x2 divided by 2 again. And then y at the midpoint is going to be given by y1 plus y2 all over what? All over 2. Okay, what is x1 then?
X1.
Yeah, let's put it here. I agree that you're using A and C. What is going to be x1? So you have x at the midpoint is going to be negative. You are using A and C, yeah. Minus 2 plus, what is x2? 0, all over 2 again. And then you get what? Minus 1. Okay, y of the midpoint, what is y1? 6 plus, what is y2? Minus 10 divided by 2. And then if we type this in a calculator, you get negative 2. Ne? And then it says which m of the midpoint is going to be given as minus, I'm doing it wrong, guys. And a coordinate doesn't have an equal sign. So you say which m is going to be given minus 1 is to
Minus 2.
minus 2. Does it make sense, ma? Makes sense. Okay, we are going on to the next one. They say if AB is parallel to DC again, determine the equation of DC. So again, they're saying we should say, look at the following. They're saying to us if AB is parallel to DC, you are told which this one is parallel to this one again. And then they say which we should determine the equation of DC. And then I told you these are the questions that we should expect again. You are given one point here. So you only have point C, but they say which you should tell them which one is going to be the equation of this line. Okay, I'm listening to 3.5. How should we do that one? We are going to calculate the gradient like AP again. We already know what is the gradient of AP. What is the gradient of AP? The gradient of AP is equal to minus 1 all over 5 again. And then we'll tell them which, but now it means M of AP is going to be equal to M of DC again. The reason why these two are equal is because we have what? AP, which is parallel to what? To DC. Then from there onwards, we can say which Y is going to be equal to minus 1 all over 5x plus C again. And then which point are we going to use here? Are we going to use point D or point C? Point C. So according to point C, we're going to tell them which we have minus 10 again, which is going to be equal to minus 1 all over 5 multiplied by 0 plus C. And then it says which is C is going to be equal to minus 10 again. Therefore, the equation is going to be given as Y is equal to minus 1 all over 5 x minus 10. And then this one is, it has 3 marks. Okay? So I'm going to give you 1 mark for C, and then 1 mark for the equation. We already know what's the length of BC. Okay? The length of BC is given as 3 root 26. Okay? Now we are going to look for the length of AB. AB is going to be given as, we are going to have minus 2, okay? Minus open bracket 3, close bracket all squared plus 6 minus open bracket 5, close bracket all squared. What is going to be the length of AB if you type this in your calculator? Root 26. So you have root 26. And then you can come and finish and say, but the area is going to be given as root 26 multiplied by 3 root 26 again. And then it says 3 multiplied by 26 basically. 78. And then you're going to get your 4 marks. So you're going to get 1 mark for the distance, and then 1 mark for substituting here, 1 mark for the answer. 2 marks for the distance. And then all in all, you get your 4 marks. Let's give Pumi a round of applause.